All right, this is our last block. And I'm getting help from Byron on this, and Tasha, and everybody. Okay. We shall overcome. We shall overcome. We shall overcome someday. And I think activism is part of it, being a citizen. And that should be part of school too, not just the literature, not just the science and the math, but you don't just go along as a citizen. You actually have to, as they said sometimes today, you don't just make things just the same as you found it, you make it better. If you're not making it better, you're not doing enough. And I think these kids are going to make it better.
I hate bridges. I'm trying to tell you that. I'm scared of heights. I'm gonna die.
So I've organized travel trips before, and really found them just eye-opening. And lately I've been looking at different historic trails, especially concerning civil rights and human rights. There's Gandhi's March to the Sea, there's the Trail of Tears, and researching national historic trails, I came across this one, Selma to Montgomery.
The camera's off.
Turn it on.
Are we there yet? Like, man, it's a whole lot of miles. Sweet home Alabama. What's out of that? Something, 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 something.
I thought they were just walking to demonstrate equality and to make sure that they had justice. I had no idea that they were actually walking in order to vote.
And when I saw that Klan outfit, the hood, and I saw that it had been used because it had dirt on it and it had been worn, it really gave me an image of how cruel people were. And I was like, somebody wore that. Somebody was, actually hurting people. That's the outfit of a terrorist.
And when I saw that, I wasn't prepared for it. It just hit me so hard. I had to leave the room. I actually started crying. I couldn't handle it. I felt that fear that I'm sure, and not as deeply as many of the black people in the civil rights movement did, but I got a taste of it.
I think that it was just a matter of faith. If you really believe in something, then stick with it and you will accomplish it.
The aha moment for me was probably the day in the park when the man came and spoke to us.
That's because, my friend, a revolution took place here. Also a reconciliation.
He was just looking in my eyes and telling me what happened, and it was so personal to him, it just made it personal to me.
Because the civil rights movement was a what? Non-violent movement.
Passion that he felt, you can feel it too.
And once you take the veil of color off our eyes and look at each other as Americans, should color really matter?
And he just taught me so much in that 15 minutes that I just had to sit down and think about it for a little while.
Once we stop judging one another, this country will be a much better country. Somebody say amen.
Amen.
I know I'm right about it. No doubt about it. 16th Street Church.
What this trip has done for me is it's made me want to empower myself and go out there and actually do something and not just be another teenager. The trip wasn't just about discovering the culture and the history here, but discovering about each other and being able to take that back into our real lives.
We thank you for blessing us to see another day. We thank you for blessing us to make it here safely. This trip encouraged me, to learn more about what took place down here, to learn more about what took place in Africa. It makes me want to learn more about, my history.
So I try to take as much as I can in to go back with them and share and inspire them so that my trip will not only affect me, but by affecting me, it'll affect someone else who will hopefully affect someone else and just sort of have a chain reaction.
To be more and more like you
I have a responsibility now as a young African American female to vote and encourage others to vote and get involved, because if you're not, then you don't count.
Take me in your arms and hold me.
We have come full circle, and we're here standing where they wouldn't let people go before. On the same day that Martin Luther King came, same steps, March 25th, 1965. We did it. We made it.